All right, everybody, so here's my dad.
Oh.
This is his picture. He was a handsome man. So he fought the communists to get here in the United States. And he would be turning over in this grave right now, knowing what's going on with our country. He came to America for freedom and the American dream, and here we are. We got the communists trying to take over. This is in 2020. We came in 1977. He would have never dreamed in his wildest dreams that America has that people are trying to take over and communists are trying to rule it. These liberals are really wrecking everything. And so what I'm saying is my dad was my inspiration. I was hanging out with him, working all the time. I quit school. I had to quit school. My dad told me, "You're working with me." And I ended up working with him and helping him build his house, here in Bell Gardens, California. And basically, he did a lot of work. He worked hard, worked his butt off, worked a few jobs. It killed him. The American dream got the best of him. I love my dad. I worked with him more than any of my other brothers and sisters. Steady all the time. Everybody else was playing while I was working on a car or something with him. He always had me working, and I couldn't finish school. Sad end to his life. Had a stroke, but you know what? God kept him. In 14 years before 2001, he had a stroke. He was 49. And the people it wasn't Kaiser, it was people at Loma Linda University that tried to pull the plug on him because he went in a coma. And I told him that if they pulled the plug, that I would find out where their family lives. I told the doctor that because they were forcing my mom to do it. I told him, if you pull the plug, I'm going to find out where you live and I'll pull the plug on you. And so basically ended up taking my dad out of that place. We took him to Kaiser. They saved him, brought him out of a coma, and 3 months later, he was still in a wheelchair, but he lived 14 years after. Anyways, here it is. He came, he fought hard to make it into a free world. And his legacy is all of us being here, being free, and having children and grandchildren. And this is the location. It's a beautiful place here. You want to take a picture of me or just video? It's still videoing. I'm gonna put a little bit of water on it. I'm gonna put some holy water on Dad's grave. So this right here has been blessed. All right. It's been a while since anybody been here cleaning and doing this. I'm honoring my father. I'm sure he's gonna love it. He's probably thirsty. He's gonna end up, drinking a little bit. I'll hold that camera kind of straight. You can't hardly see, huh? If you could just hold that flat, like this way. Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
See that? There you go. So anyways, we got him some water. This wonderful lady down there, she gave us a rag to wipe it off, but this is it right here. It's been a long time. I think I was here probably, the last time I was here, probably one other time with my mom, and that was way back. But I love my dad. What he told me, basically, when he knew he was gonna die 2 days before, he came to our house and we had a picnic, and he told me I lived my life. I don't want to live here no more. I hate being in a wheelchair. There's no life. And he told me and Joe, but he told me specifically, he says, you know what, Gabe, when I die, my body, you're gonna see my body at the morgue. I'm not there, so don't weep over me, don't cry, because I'll be at home with my dad, with my father, which is Jesus Christ. And that was all he ever lived for. He was tired of living, being stuck in a wheelchair. He was tired of not being able to live like a human being. But he loved all his family, all his children, and his wife, especially my mom. And you know what? I thank God for a father like him. He didn't know how to handle us. He was very abusive because that's all they did in those countries. You know, but when you had time, when he had his moments, he was a humble man. He loved God with all his heart and loved his family. So all I'm going to end it with is he's a wonderful, wonderful father to us, and he worked so hard to get us to here. And with our lives, hopefully we did something good to make him proud. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.